Right, I've got a brief window where I've got some natural daylight, so I thought I'd do a quick video. I was going to review the Spiegelau glasses that I got recently. What I thought I would do is pour a, it's kind of an American IPA that I made recently out of a kit, and put it in the Spiegelau glass and in a normal pint glass. Now a lot of people online say that they put their IPAs in the what Spiegelau call a stem tulip glass, which is like, or a stem pilsner glass they call it, which is what I would call a tulip glass, or a, I don't know, what more can you call it, kind of thing. But I wouldn't say it's a stem pilsner glass. Anyway, they recommend that an IPA and strong beers be put in this style of glass. So we're going to do that now, and then I might do one with the IPA in the tulip glass versus a normal glass, and then eventually I think I probably will invest in the Spiegelau IPA glass and do a comparison between the tulip and that. So this isn't chilled because it's literally just come straight from the where I keep my beers. But so we're going to pour some in the Spiegelau glass. I've got to admit, I do find it slightly nerve-wracking to pour beers into them because they're so thin. They just feel like if I hit the bottle on it, it's gonna shatter. But what's quite interesting, I've watched some videos online and they do a test with some of their glasses. They claim that they've been through dishwashers for 100 times, and they do a thing where they've got a wine glass and they knock it onto marble and granite and things like that, and it doesn't shatter. Well, it doesn't shatter in their test, but I wouldn't fancy trying it with these glasses. They feel as thin as anything. I mean, if you ever do manage to see them in the shop and pick them up, you probably can't, I don't know if you can see, but they are just so thin, it's unreal. Right. I'll say nose wise, a little bit more in the Spiegelau one. I mean, in the IPA glass that people are reviewing, they're saying that they get a little bit of a better nose on the IPA glass, but it's for sure that ridging really does carry on the head all the way down the glass. But another thing that I read somewhere, I'm pretty sure that's what I read, that something to do with the way a normal glass is constructed. It absorbs the coldness, so the condensation runs like the length of the glass. But when someone reviewed the Spiegelau glasses and the beer was cold, the cold and the condensation was only where the actual beer was. It wasn't rising up the glass, so it wasn't making the beer warmer, if you like. I have to find the actual article because it explained it a lot better than I just have. That probably just sounded like a load of made up shit. But anyway, let's give them a test anyway. So I already know what this tastes like because I've drunk a fair few of these, but I'll give it a taste out of the Spiegelau first. I've got to admit, it's very nice having that thin edge of the glass. It feels really unobtrusive. Not that I've ever been bothered by a normal pint glass, but I know we go for my one. I have to admit, I don't know what it is, but it does taste different out of this glass. I didn't think it would. Almost smoother. The hops just seem a bit more pronounced. I mean, that is, unfortunately, that is the bit of the arse end of the bottle that's caught in that one, but yeah, the hops just don't seem as, they're there, definitely there, but not as pronounced as in the other glass. Now the only thing with these glasses is a couple of other people online have done reviews with them and that, And the only other thing they said is they are good, but they could also be a curse, because if your favourite beer tastes great in the Spiegelau glass, or it tastes great in a normal glass, and then it tastes even better in that Spiegelau glass, is your beer ever going to taste the same again in any other glass? Because you might not, you're not going to have a Spiegelau glass when you go out, although you've got it at home, which is good enough. But there lies the problem. You're not always going to have that glass there. But as it stands so far, with that glass versus a normal pint glass, I don't know. There is something there, I have to admit. I mean, that, as I said before in my video, it wasn't essentially why I bought the glasses. I just wanted a set that had like 4 different glasses. We got kind of a generic mix of pint glasses here, and different ones that tend to get broken and that. That's my only other concern, is how long they will last. They are very, very thin. They do claim to be shatter resistant and whatnot, but I've read reviews that people have broke many of the IPA glasses already, so they're not, you know, I think they can be destroyed, but a bit of careful washing, they should be good. But so far, I am liking it. As I say, I think I will put the IPA, or a IPA, in the tulip glass next, because I think you'll get a bit more better aroma. But they, for some reason, suggest that one as an IPA, and let me get the actual. Oh, here we go. They say that glass is for powerful IPAs, pale lagers, ales, English strong ale. So, and they claim that the tulip one, or their stemmed pilsner, although they do call it a beer tulip in here, is stouts, Belgium style ales, pilsner stout, and pilsners. So we might give them a try. Or what I might do is get a stout of mine, put that in one of the glasses they say for the stout. Try and go through them. I mean, I have got a wheat beer at the moment, so I might do a comparison with them too. But as it stands, I would say that is a better glass, definitely. The only thing I think is, though, am I psychologically thinking, it tastes better in my new glasses I just bought, or does it really? I think it does, but I'd wonder in a blind taste test, if you set those 2 beers out in front of someone, would they say they preferred one over the other, or would they just think they were the same beer? I'd love to know that. I don't think many people have done that. Maybe I should try and organise a blind tasting and find out that way. I think also that I'll get a commercial beer as well and review that between the two. Well, not review it, but put it between the 2 glasses and compare it. But so far, I'm pleased. I think it's great. But like I said, I didn't really buy them for that. So. But the edge of the glass really does, I don't know, it makes a difference when it just feels nicer. It's a really, really lightweight glass though, so light you wouldn't even know you were holding the glass. Right, till the next one then, cheers.